Jeremy Clarkson's production crew spotted at farmers' protest. Clarkson's farm fans could be given a political glimpse into farming life in Season 5, as it's reported that the Amazon crew filming Jeremy Clarkson's appearance at the farmers' protest in Westminster. The production crew are capturing the former Top Gear host and some of his Clarkson's farm co-stars at the demonstration on Tuesday for the show's forthcoming season, according to Deadline. It's estimated that between 10,000 and 40,000 people are protesting against the Labour government's proposed inheritance tax hikes, which Clarkson has said could be the end for farmers. Clarkson arrived in a diddly squat, labelled coach, alongside his series stars Caleb Cooper and Charlie Ireland. He previously told The Sun that 2 coachloads of farmers were heading down from his diddly squat farm in Chipping Norton. The Independent has contacted Amazon Prime Video for comment. Farmers across the country are urging the government to change course over its plans, which impose inheritance tax on farms worth more than £1 million. Farmers have contested the government's suggestion that small family farms will not be impacted by the changes, arguing that rural farms could be worse affected. The National Farmers Union, NFU, has organized an event in which 1,800 of its members will meet with local MPs at Westminster, while thousands march separately in a demonstration near Whitehall. Speaking to media at the protest, Clarkson said, "I'm here to support the farmers, it's that simple, because they need all the help they can get really, even from me." Speaking about Chancellor Rachel Reeves's proposed tax changes, he said, "If she'd have wanted to take out the likes of James Dyson and investment bankers and so on, she would have used a sniper's rifle, but she's used a blunderbuss and she's hit all this lot." The presenter has been embraced by the farming community following the release of his Prime Video series in 2021, which follows the trials and tribulations of running his diddly squat farm. The series tracks Clarkson and his trusty team of farming experts as they tackle issues such as economic losses, sustainable farming and the death of much-loved farm animals. In a surprising turn of events, the production crew for Jeremy Clarkson, the former Top Gear host turned agricultural commentator, was spotted at a high-profile farmers' protest in the heart of rural England. The protest, organized by a coalition of farmers and agricultural workers, has been a focal point for growing discontent over government policies that have impacted the farming industry. The presence of Clarkson's team at the event raised questions about the nature of the television personality's involvement and what this could mean for his public image and upcoming projects. The protest was organized in response to a range of concerns voiced by the farming community. Key issues include government subsidy cuts, the reduction of subsidies provided to farmers, particularly those in the livestock sector, environmental regulations, new environmental laws and policies that farmers argue are making it increasingly difficult to maintain profitability, supply chain disruptions, rising costs of feed, fuel, and other essential supplies, exacerbated by Brexit and the ongoing global supply chain crisis. Protesters marched through major rural towns, demanding greater support from the government and urging policymakers to reconsider the sweeping changes to agricultural law that threaten the viability of small family-run farms. Clarkson, best known for his high-octane presenting style on Top Gear, has spent the past few years transitioning into a new role as a vocal advocate for farming and rural life. His Amazon Prime series, Clarkson's Farm, debuted in 2021 and was widely praised for its humorous yet insightful look at the challenges of running a farm. Unlike his former career in entertainment, Clarkson has spent significant time in the agricultural industry, personally tending to his own farm in the Cotswolds. His hands-on approach, coupled with his willingness to showcase the tough realities of farming, has earned him respect among farmers, even if some remain skeptical of his celebrity status. On the day of the protest, local residents and journalists noticed the unmistakable presence of Clarkson's production team filming in the area. According to several eyewitnesses, multiple cameras, crew members, and even Clarkson himself were spotted interacting with the protesters and capturing footage. It is unclear at this stage whether the footage captured will be used in a special episode of Clarkson's Farm or a new series related to the protest. However, Clarkson's team has reportedly been in talks with various protest leaders, with sources claiming that there were discussions about how the farming community's concerns could be integrated into future television content. The farmers' response to Clarkson's involvement in the protest has been mixed. On the one hand, many appreciate his commitment to raising awareness of the challenges facing the agricultural sector. His candid portrayal of farming life on his show has resonated with many viewers, making him one of the few celebrities to genuinely engage with rural issues. On the other hand, some protesters have expressed skepticism, questioning whether Clarkson's media presence at the protest is genuine or simply a publicity stunt. One protest leader, who wished to remain anonymous, said, "While we welcome anyone bringing attention to our cause, we also need to make sure this isn't just another opportunity for Clarkson to make a television show at our expense." The timing of Clarkson's crew being spotted at the protest has fueled speculation about the political undertones of the protest and its media coverage. Some political commentators argue that Clarkson's involvement could help shine a spotlight on the broader societal issues faced by rural communities. At a time when the government is under increasing pressure to address agricultural concerns, the presence of a high-profile figure like Clarkson may draw in more public attention. Moreover, the media has been quick to report on the irony of a former television star and millionaire farmer participating in a protest led by grassroots farmers struggling to survive. Critics have pointed out that Clarkson's wealth and celebrity status might make it difficult for him to fully understand the day-to-day struggles of the average farmer, no matter how much he immerses himself in farming life. Over the years, Clarkson's public image has evolved significantly. From his early days as a provocateur on Top Gear to his more introspective persona on Clarkson's Farm, he has built a reputation for being unapologetically himself. His ability to blend humor with serious commentary has resonated with audiences across the globe, but it has also earned him criticism, especially in his earlier years for his controversial remarks and behavior. By aligning himself with the farming community through his TV work, Clarkson has endeared himself to many who see him as a champion for the rural working class. Yet, this new development, his team filming at a protest, could prove to be a double-edged sword. While it might endear him further to those who support his advocacy, it could alienate others who view him as a figure of privilege, using real-world issues for entertainment. Clarkson's presence at the farmers' protest also underscores the increasingly blurred lines between politics, social issues, and television. In the age of reality TV and social media influences, celebrities are often thrust into situations where their opinions, whether genuine or manufactured for the sake of content, can have a significant impact on public discourse. Some industry experts argue that Clarkson's involvement in the protest is a prime example of how the entertainment industry is capitalizing on real-world issues to boost ratings and increase viewer engagement. "This is what sells," said one media analyst. Conflict, drama, and celebrity involvement are a potent formula for drawing attention to any cause, whether it's a farmers' protest or a climate change rally. As the protest continues, it remains to be seen how Clarkson's involvement will shape the outcome of the demonstrations and the broader conversation about the future of farming in the UK. His presence at the event has certainly stirred up conversation, but whether it will lead to meaningful change is still uncertain. For Clarkson, it could be an opportunity to further cement his status as a champion of rural life. For the farmers, it may offer a chance to have their voices heard by a larger, more global audience. But for both parties, the true impact of this intersection of celebrity, protest, and agriculture will likely unfold in the months to come as both the media coverage and political negotiations evolve.